fascinating. Yep, see what I did there with 100 facets in like Diamonique design team working overtime. Wow, look at this. Multi-cut, front-facing earrings. Front-facing earrings. Now, what we may want to do on this one, if Erin is not wearing, if she does not have a sample, because we're on QVC 2, so we do different samples and different looks at them. On the other hand, if she is wearing it, because she's the best, then we can just show that and not go to QVC.com.
Yeah, how could I not put these on? They're so good.
Wow.
Really? I mean, how often do you get the chance to combine 7 different fancy cuts into one earring? And that's what this does in the most beautiful way. It's like this swoop of a wreath in the ear.
So these are really, so I just want to clarify. So they're front, we've got them front facing here, right? We're calling them front facing, but they're not facing straight out with you when you have them on.
Right. I guess the idea being that all of the stones are on the front, like the outside of the hoop. So these aren't inside outside where we would wrap the stones around the front face and then in the inside. This is more like we want to show off all of those individual stones to their fullest. So that's a great shot of them to really see how we've combined all of these unique stones. So at the very top, you have a pear shape. And then next to that is what we're going to be calling the emerald cut. It's the outer emerald shape, but in a minute, I'll tell you why it has all that extra faceting in the center.
Okay.
There's an oval shape next to that, our princess cut or cushion cut. There's a marquise cut. Then the heart, which goes back to our necklace.
Yep.
And then our classic round.
Dare I say, this is a bit of fantasy here. The world's finest simulated diamond. Where these were done in diamonds. This is 8 carats, 40 points. 8 carats, 40 points. Right, off the charts. Don't even go to prices. Don't even put a retail value up like we do with air fryers and computers and things like that. Not going to do it. Not going to have it because it would be astronomical, right? So what an extraordinary story in terms of design, in terms of what we wanted to do. What at a clearance price, 30% off. When they're gone, they're gone. What they really are, though, is a reinvention of the hoop earring. They're called front-facing hoops, but you think about hoop earrings, and normally you wouldn't have, like, I get the front-facing now because they're a hoop, but they're actually done with a post and clutch closure, aren't they?
Right, so the hoop itself isn't going through the ear like you would have with a classic hoop. This is the hoop that sits on the front of the ear. So I guess that's kind of where the description comes into play. And they have this really pretty wraparound design that makes it feel almost like it goes from the front of your earlobe to the back of your earlobe. And there's a left and a right design. You can see each earring is different. You can play with these and try them, like wear them one way and then flip them and wear them the other way and see what suits you best, what you like best. There's no right or wrong way.
No right or left way. Yeah, there is technically a left way, and you would do it open in the back, right? That's what I'm going.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I like that look.
Yeah, makes complete sense.
Honestly, if you put them on, they look better on you the other way. That's the way you should wear them.
Okay,
right?
Nice time with an entire hour of Diamonique because there's so much carat weight here and it's all clear and it's a myriad of cuts, right? A myriad of cuts. Nice time to kind of circle back and talk about Diamonique and what the mission was. I just spoke with our buyer, with can I say her name? Alexa, I think I just did, who does a great job. And she's new to the category. I know you've met her. She's phenomenal. And just talking about Diamonique, and we're talking about it earlier with her earlier today, and the future of Diamonique and where it's been and where it's going. And it was really great. It's been around for a long time. And how many brands have come and gone in jewelry, in fashion, in home, in decor, you name it. Why do you think Diamonique has stood the test of time on QVC for so many years?
Yeah, isn't it reassuring to know that we've had 35 years of Diamonique at QVC? And it wouldn't have been able to do so if it really didn't come down to the quality of the pieces and the realistic, genuine look. So the whole idea being we're giving you that look of diamonds without the diamond price. And we think that our cubic zirconias, we really do hold ourselves to a high standard. They're equal to the look of a diamond that would be flawless in its clarity, colorless in its color, no yellow in the body color of the stones. We cut and facet them like you would a diamond.
Bang.
And then great carat weight. I mean, over 8 carat of Diamonique stones here.
And also important to point out, and I know you have done so many times and with great care, what it's not. It's not a crystal. It's not when people talk about a crystal, right? Or some sort of different kind of glass. It's its whole different category, isn't it?
Yes, it really does hold its own. I mean, I think it's a beautiful jewel in and of itself. And we know you've told us and loved it over 35 years, our shoppers at home,
right?
That it really does hold its own and it looks authentic. So we take the time for extra touches with our cubic zirconia. We actually will do extra faceting, for example. In this piece, every single one of these stones has been faceted 100 times.
Wow.
That isn't done often in the world of diamonds, let alone in the cubic zirconia world. People don't usually take that extra step, but we like to treat our cubic zirconia as if it were diamonds. So we take that classic, say the round, for example, from 58 facets, that would be the normal number of facets to deliver sparkle, and we bump that up to 100 of them. This is like our signature fancy cut that we do. Take a look at how on the left, that classic cut is beautiful. We'll never say no to it. We fall in love with that. But when we can add additional facets, notice how the stone becomes brighter, how the twinkle just goes all the way across the surface of the stone and there's no dark areas. That's what brings the believability and that genuine look to our cubic zirconia. And you get to enjoy that in every single one of these stones, even the fancy shapes of the heart. That's why the emerald cut, which is usually long step facets, looks more like a radiant here because we have 100 facets in that emerald shape.
And this is one of those opportunities, you know, and maybe you are going to an event, maybe it's a wedding. A lot of people get married in the fall. It's happening. Fall is coming, the end of August, and here comes September. And I did it the other day. I'm sure your hubby's doing it. You're taking the polo shirts and you're putting them away and you're putting them in the space bags and all those things, right? And the pair of your boxes, and you're getting it's changing clothes, and might be a fall wedding, might be a fall vacation, and maybe there's a night you want to dress up a little bit. You just want to go for it. Or just want to go for it and don't want to spend a fortune to do it. That's what Diamonique is about as well. So all here, all now, 4 easy payments of $9.97. Hey, 200 remaining and then they're sold out. 408-713. And that's forever, by the way. That's what a clearance price means. Now, next item up. Hey, Aaron, I don't know if your mic is up.